Hello everyone, I am the Playing Shifter, fading to the universe of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Once again, after... Hello MC2M. After having a little bit of electrical power last time, we're gonna beat the game today. So, can I go through here? Oh, it's saved here as well. Good, good, good. I have... The emulator is so terrible at using the actual save thing here. But yeah. As you can see, all emeralds, I have 25 lives and 7 continues. And we're continuing through the launch base, which is actually the last stage in Sonic 3 on the Sonic 3 cartridge. And these things, they call these birds, so we try to avoid them when we can. I was trying to explain that when the power went like poof. Could the game be called completed without Tails and Knuckles' path? That's a good point. That is a good point. Because they go wildly different paths sometimes. Tails is stay more or less on Sonic's path, but Knuckles tends to... There are several levels that the Knuckles path is another level entirely. Open your mouth. This thing is sus, but it opens doors. The Knuckles final boss is completely different, that's true. I'm basically playing as Sonic because Sonic has the extra level. And the extra level, like, it is cool. It's a really cool level. Let's go. We have Super Sonic, might as well use it. There's a spring down there, that's why I was being careful. Otherwise I would hit the spring and go back. Die. I don't care. You don't get a lot of opportunities to kill those guys. Careful here. Oh no, a bird! There's an unofficial release of this game that restores the final boss of Sonic 3. You can beat the boss and continue. Yeah, it's a ROM hack. I know of it. Ah! I just died as Super Sonic! I actually have it here. I never tried it. But another thing it does is it restores the correct order of the flying battery to be between the Carnival Night and Ice Cap zones. Because when the Sega decided to split this game in 2 carts, they ended up moving. Oh crap. Flying battery to the second cartridge. The second cart. The reason why they launched this game in 2 different carts, it's because they wanted to hit a holiday thing, and they wouldn't be able to if they hadn't split it up. Basically, it was like usual Sonic team competence things. I cannot go supersonic with the shield. It was a commercial movie indeed, yeah. Because the only time you get the game split in 2 is on the Genesis. Every release of this game afterwards, every re-release was with the full game. And they invented a whole new technology and cartridge to install it. Yeah. The Sonic and Knuckles cartridge had a cartridge port that you could plug things. To their credit, they made a fun thing with that because you could plug Sonic 2 in the Sonic and Knuckles cart and play Sonic 2 as Knuckles, a character that didn't even exist at the time that Sonic 2 was released. And yeah, this guy is easy. There are 2 other of these guys on these boxes, but only Knuckles fights them. You could put any game and play blue balls as well, yeah. I'm gonna lose the shield soon enough because there's water here. There we go. Oh! Ah! I wanted to hit the frog. Yeah, we no longer have the alarm things to... The birds disappear. Oh no, it's this one. I should know. Should I try to get 50 in the Supersonic app? And that's why I hate this special stage. Okay, at least I'm not gonna go all to nothing. They may not have been the best management for the time, but they were incredibly talented. Really? Okay. Ah, should have waited. Now whatever. I'll get to the end of the stage regardless of the path I take. If I had hit that sus thing, which I need to do actually to progress, but look at this. I knew about that spring, but those crap. But those spikes always scare me. Am I close to the boss? Yeah, this thing is dangerous. It's gonna hurt me if I touch it. Could just have jumped it down, but whatever. You know what? Masking this stage is not that great anyway. I think I'm taking the long way. Is it here? No. Ah! Supersonic problems. There's a flame shield somewhere. This is a Knuckles path. Ah, this is where the flame shield is. And Supersonic I can keep the shield up. And the way this boss works, you can shoot these balls either from up or down in different patterns. And I need to use the door in order to hit it. Unless I'm super, because then I can just do this. It is not an easy boss, but okay. But when you are invulnerable, it kind of is. Problem is, I cannot turn super anymore because I have a shield. And here is Knuckles. Being annoying again. Apparently, you forgot to tell your boss where you are. So, without joining the cartridges, there would be a boss after this one. Because this boss is lame as heck. Yeah, I cannot hit that orbiting ball, but I think I can hit him from below because... Oh, I can't! Despite having the flame shield. Okay. Ah, I probably got hit by the orbiting sphere thing. Alright. That's fine. Yeah. I would fight another boss here. That boss got relegated to be only for Knuckles. But yeah, the fun remake that MC2M mentioned would restore the boss for Sonic as well. And he's falling there, and this is the first level of Sonic and Knuckles. If you plug in the cartridge of Sonic and Knuckles by itself, that's where you would start the game. But not on this position. You only come on in this specific position if you're playing the joined game. And the intro screen for Sonic and Knuckles is the that egg falling, like we saw in the background after the defeated boss. That egg was falling. We see it falling into a volcano. Something launch a ball in space. Yeah. But here we get special cutscene. Speedrunners use this door to do chicanery. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know how to do it. I'm probably just gonna die. But if you come here, you see you've got a rainbow ring. And then here we are. And the stinky stick is taking our Chaos Emeralds. No! What are you doing with them? So, we cannot turn into Super Sonic anymore. But we can reclaim the emeralds. And you saw how I had to jump into the emerald to start the stage. Now every time I enter one of these shiny rings, I go to that place. And I can play the stages in any order I want. And yeah, I don't have a pattern for this. I'm kinda lost. Now I need to find one of those. This. Okay. Discovering this is a kid is so freaking cool. Yes. And we even get a cutscene for every time we get a Super Emerald. It's light up. You can actually get Hypersonic in this stage. We played on the Knuckles cartridge. We could only be Supersonic at the end of the game. Yeah. And you wouldn't be on this. You wouldn't be on that temple with the Super Emerald. Okay. We're not gonna go too fast on this stage because I want to find the rainbow rings. Oh, and by the way, epilepsy alert. Both the rainbow rings and the hypersonic are not very epilepsy friendly. Oh crap. Oh crap. Die. I'll probably lose a few lives here to timeouts as I scar the place for rings because I don't remember where they all are. This guy could be a problem. Supersonic is the bane of the Sonic team. People keep... Hypersonic is the bane of the Sonic team. People keep asking when we will come back to it and making it not canon. Yeah. I think there's one here. No, it's not here. I know there is one close to these mushrooms things here. Ah! Boy, I have 0 rings, okay. I have 1 ring. Yeah, no, keep going backwards. I said backwards. I don't know if there's a ring here, but I'm gonna check. I've been here before. Ah, okay. Let this be. Let's move forward. Sorry. Ah, this thing. Oh, hello. See, I can move freely here. I can step on any of these emeralds as I want. Oh, this one. I'll probably will not be able to make this one perfect. It's not that I never did it, but it is hard. And the reason is this. Did I at least get both balls? Yes. Yeah, there is perfect is no longer an option. I should know if I had missed one ball, it would turn into rings. I was being dumb. But the important thing is this. The Hyper Emerald. Is it? Yeah, Super... No, it's a Super Emerald. So, managing to get perfect on these special stages gives you a continue. Which isn't that important, to be honest. Not when you have 26 lives. Not exactly what I wanted. Completely not what I wanted. Okay. You see it down there? You see it down there? I saw you down there. Now let's do this one. Oh boy, this is complicated. Am I doing this right? Not quite. I need to... Okay. At least I have a pattern for this. Forward. There you go. Okay. 3 for 3. Ooh. I can have shield. Stop. Yeah, let's just a dead plane. Oh yeah, this thing. One more ring in this region. And I missed it. That's fine. I still can get hypersonic. I know a few rings in flying battery. Ooh, the flame shield would be better for this guy. But the double jump is still useful. There's at least a couple rings I know on this next stage. There's the second area here. If I can keep the magnetic shield, the double jump will help a lot with navigation. If I remember correctly, there's any vulnerability here. No, you're not blowing on me. I know there's one close to these things. But there's not. Oh! Wait for me! Ah! It's not there yet, but yeah, it's a mate. I keep doing this thing. Back when I played this game with my brothers, we would use tails to find out the giant rings. Yeah. To bat tails is kind of useless on single player here. There's one here. There we go. I didn't quite remember that one, but it is there. And just to prove that it's anyone I want, I'm gonna go do this one. Oh. This one I know the pattern. And yes, it does include leaving that alone. I think I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Let's not do this one. Yes, this one. Oh, the pattern's gone. Ah, oh, okay. I still got perfect. Whoa. Good thing there's a speed cap, yes. Otherwise these things would become impossible. And technically perfect also gives you a life because of how much score you get. There's at least one more ring here that I'm guaranteed to find. But yeah, I never actually memorized a lot of the giant rings on Mushroom Hill. Woo! That was almost death. Or losing the shield at least. Ah. And the one that's I'm guaranteed to find is still out there. Oh, I hate this stage so much. I never go for perfect here. Basically, I just need to go get the rings inside the star field there, but no. What? I got perfect, but it is hard. It is very hard. I missed a sphere. And I do not know where. That's another thing about this stage. You can miss a sphere. You got sent too far by spring, yeah. This is as far as I can get. There we go. This stage is... I got no points. I got 0 score. At least I got that one off my system. Can I keep going here? No. Oops. Hit it. Three more rings possible. Let's see if I can find them. Don't tell me where they are. I have backups if I cannot get hypersonic here. Ah! I lost the shield. Ah! I'm being blown away. And not in a good way. Pull it up the map, yeah. 2 more rings. Still enough. Oh, I think there's one there. I may be wrong, but... Ah, no, it's not here. As I said, I know where there is one. And I think I may have missed one. Yeah, as I said, it's possible to get hypersonic or supersonic in this zone, as long as you know all the rings. But yeah, this is the one that I have memorized. And yeah, we're only missing these 2. Yeah, we're only missing those 2. You cannot repeat them, by the way, but you can use them as a platform to come here. Oh boy, this is one of the... I know a pattern for this. I hope I'm doing this right. Because knowing the patterning and remembering them are two... Ah! Fudge! No more perfect. Done. Okay, we're gonna become hypersonic on the flying battery. Which is kinda sad because I don't want to turn supersonic in the flying battery. It's gonna override the music! Yeah, the one you missed is new where you thought there was one. It was right above. Ah. Well, that's why I think I remember over there, but not exactly. As I said, I have backup. I know at least a couple rings in flying battery. Probably more. Either way. Can I get a shield for the boss? Yes. Shield is guaranteed on this stage. Maybe not the shield you want, but you'll get something. Ooh, flame shoot's good. Ah! Oh, terrible. Go! So you may have noticed I have a preferred pathway through this. Did you have a preferred pathway through this special stage? Or did you just go random? boss is actually kind of cool. Something like, yeah. I like this boss. The flame shield is good because I'm invulnerable to... Because I have the fireball and I'm also vulnerable to the busters. These busters would actually damage me otherwise. Boom. Wow, I have almost 300 rings. This is the start of stage where you get used to solve the stage in a certain way, yeah. Are you hearing why I don't want to become supersonic here? Or hypersonic, I mean? Yeah, and this stage is on Mania as well. Oh crap, a bit updated. But the music still slaps. Ah crap, I need that flame shield again. Oh, talking about it. This is the start of stage where you get used to so... Oh, no, I already read that. So below me is a death plane. So, in the original intended way, when this... Oh, I can stand here as much as I want. Where this stage would be right after Carnival Night, the cannon at the end of Carnival Night would shoot me to that entrance in... I remember there was something here, was it just these things? Yeah. Would shoot me into that entrance area you begin in. But the coolest part of that order, I'm gonna tell you. Ah, oop, crap. At the end of the stage. No, 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 no! Ah! I did it wrong. Okay, let's just be patient. There we go. There are enemies on that thing, so fireball up. Oh crap! I jumped too high. Whatever. I got 2 lives there. One from rings and one from the actual life box. Unlike Mania, there is no trickery with magnetic shield here. I think every player thought about the magnetic shield should be attracted to those things. Where was? Is it here? No. No, it's not his shoe. Yeah, this shoe just bring me back here. So keep going here. Power! I'm not even sure if it's here. I'll probably need to go up. Come back down. Sonic is impatient. Ah, yes, it is here. It's difficult to get with only Sonic. Ah, I thought too impossible. But yeah, there's a ring there. Tails can access it. Knuckles can access it. This one. It totally isn't. That's the place. Ta-da! Are you ready to go hyper? Why I always leave this one for last? It's not even intentional, but it's always the last one. Oh, really? Really again? Really again? There we go. Yeah. Perfect! I got all Super Emeralds. ends. And now Sonic can be hypersonic. And I can be hypersonic right now. Once again, flashing lights alert. Let's die. I do have a double jump, supersonic, hypersonic. Oh, this guy is a boss. How do you beat this guy? Like this. Stop hitting yourself. I'm hypersonic, so I can just do this. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. You know what? You want to stop? Just continue hitting yourself. Oh, come on, really? And you just die like this when you're supposed to keep hitting yourself? Took a while for me and a friend of mine to figure out how to beat this one. And you just stand on his head and let him beat himself. And now, we have no reason to be searching for anything. Let's just go fast. Oh, I went the wrong way. You know what? It's not the wrong way. I wanted a challenge. See? It doesn't work. Why? Like, I always wondered why it didn't work on when I was a kid playing this, and Sonic Mania was like, we're gonna make it work. Yeah. Flame Shield also is better, but I like my magnetics. I no longer have my magnetics. Oh, I didn't want to turn into hypersonic, I just wanted to spin dash. Oh, okay. This is the only way to turn off hypersonic. Is to get into a special stage. We have enough rings. I got a jackpot. That's a perfect jackpot. Good enough. Oh, I did it. Okay. You know what? I should do this before I lose all my rings. At least lose all my rings in a single mess up. I'm gonna lose all my rings slowly. And yeah, just things can squish me. Ah, this boss. As normal Sonic, you actually cannot jump as high and you can hit it. But as you can see, it doesn't really matter if you can hit it or not. The only thing you can do on this mini-boss is wait. And then he kinda just hits Eggman like that. The floor is coming after me, but I'm too fast for the floor. Way too fast for the floor. There you go. If I remember correctly, he's not gonna spin again if I just stay here. I need to get out. And he moves, and then he starts spinning. So, on the original idea for them, the next stage would be Ice Cap. As you remember, we got cannoned into a snowboard. In the original idea, that door that Sonic just boosted would be the snowboard. Uh-oh. Why I'm getting such low frames? Oops. Ow, I hate you. I'm going weird ways. Just move. Ah. These guys are kind of annoying. Oh, by the way, one noticeable thing about Sonic and Knuckles, there is no water anywhere. Once you beat Launch Base, that's the last time you see water in this game. Give me a shield. Ah, I missed that. Please, thank you. The funny thing is that despite being desert themed zone, it doesn't actually have a lot of fire. Just where is the thing? There we go. Ah, crap. No, I hate these scorpions. They always get me. This is your favorite level? Yeah, it's a fun level. Despite the scorpions. The music is good. For design concept at least. Since I cannot keep a shield, I'll keep a hyper. Also, I love this loop-de-loops that you do a lot of loops in the loop. Let's jump that down. Give me a shield. That's not a place I get a shield. I got 2 rings. That's enough. Ah, okay. This is the reason I don't wanna... This guy is the reason I don't wanna play Hypersonic here. There are 2 ways to kill this boss. I'm gonna use my favorite one. And bonk in the head. Bonk in the head. Is he dying? No, he's not. But we bonk in the head. Now, I'm bonking his head to make him go into a very specific direction. And I think this method is slower. But the other method is literally you just stand on that kickstand and do nothing until he jumps into it. You just keep jumping on the kickstand to make sure that you don't sink, and that's it. And now to the Haunted Pyramid. Sandopolis Zone 2, but I need water first. As I mentioned, we are not gonna find water in this game anymore. Lights, please. Thank you. Hey. Don't. Ah. That is dangerous. And we freed the ghosts. And the ghosts are appearing. And the ghosts are not appearing anymore. So, yeah. I think I need to switch direction here. Yeah. So, if it gets completely dark, the ghosts can actually... It's a light game, yeah. If it gets completely dark, the ghosts can actually hurt us. And they just keep humming at us. You can stay curled into a ball to keep sending them back into the afterlife or whatever. But it's not exactly recommended. Oh, I didn't want to grab that. And Mania referenced this mechanic with the gas mechanic in oil refinery. What's the name of the oil level? Oil Ocean. Ah, crap. Crap. Multi-crap. I should... No, okay. Alright, from Sonic 2, yes. Oil refinery? No. No, Sonic Mania has lava refinery. By the way, the sand is both required to keep moving through the level, but if you're not careful, it will crush you. There are some secrets to the right, but oh, what? BS! I call BS! Ah yes, that the crash is extremely hard to pull. I think that's the first time it happened to me. It requires a perfect jump as you will. While I was doing so good, I had the magnetic shield, I had a lot of rings. I wanted to be here to hunt. Ah! This is bad. There's a life there, but I'm not gonna have time to get it. That's it, okay. Enough with the sand. Enough with the ghosts as well. I say no. I say no to you too. Oh no! Oh double no! Oh triple no! No! Everything is a big no here. Let's go down. Just drop. Thank you. That's a Knuckles area. With the boxes. Do I have enough for... No. It needs to be 45 for me to get to the magnetic balls one. I was hoping for at least the coin machine. I did it done. Done. Oh! Okay, no, that was not intentional, but I'm gonna take it. Turn off. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that, but whatever. The boss is right down here. I'm gonna try to fight it legit until I lose the shield. Because this boss is kinda fun to fight legit. Ooh, I messed it up. Now, one thing that you might notice, the boss quality has increased a bit. Oh, okay. From the Sonic 3 game. Not that Sonic 3 didn't have some interesting bosses, but there's a bunch of interesting ones here too. And here we are, Lava Reef. It's not Lava Refinery, it's Lava Reef. Which is a stage that is on Mania. And this is actually one of my favorite... And this is actually my favorite stage here. I know a few Mega Rings here as well. Plane shifter. Are you sure you want to ignore the... the flame shield in the magma level? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, it's exploded in my feet. Yeah, with the shield I'm completely immune to those guys. Phew. Because the shield makes me immune to projectiles. Most projectiles. Ah! And that's why you get a flame shield in this stage. You know what? Sorry for the flash of light. Just doing a recharge. You're mad lad. Yay! Got it back. Is that a... There's a Mega Ring here? Huh. Did I know about that? Oh, I think I did, but it's only accessible with tails? Yeah, it's the one that's only accessible with tails. Whatever, I got one. I'm totally gonna get crushed at some point. This boss got partially reused in the lava ref zone, in the oil ocean zone. It didn't have the hand, it had an octopus. Okay. The hand is the main boss actually. Ah, I wanted a flame shield. There is one a little to the left of the sign. Yeah, for this stage I actually want a flame shield. And just like in Mania, it turns. Into the Palace Zone. But you say no flame shield or chicken. I am chickening out. This place is a tad bit dangerous. To be fair, it's actually faster with the flame shield because I can ignore most of the flamethrowers. Like this guy, I can just go instead of having to wait. That said, this is not a fast station. In any way, shape, or form. Oops. I'm torn between turning to hypersonic and enjoying the music. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Can I get a shield? Probably. Ah! I wanted that flame shield. Good. No water shield, thank you. I got the water shield. Great! Have I mentioned there is no water in Sonic and Knuckles? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Let's go. Sonic living in his bubble. Oops. Nope, stop, stop. No Eggman and I'm happy. Thank you. I just wanted to turn off hypersonic. There is a lava pit here that if I fall with the shield, I'm not getting out of it. Oh, crap. Oh! Yeah, and no hypersonic now. Ah, that's fine. Remember that I said that one of the things that made it blow my mind in this game? It has set pieces. Like this one. And look at the dead egg up there. That was our objective all along. We want to finish the job. And this stage is hella cool. Despite being hot, it's very cool. Just what is going on here? Don't complain with me, complain with gravity. Hi, I cannot hurt this guy. Unfortunately, I can walk on lava. You know, you'd think Eggman, being a super genius, would stop doing this by this time. But dude, what are you doing with that IQ of 300 you have? Use it every now and then. This boss doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's just a survival auto-scroller. And the flame shield make it very trivial. Hidden Palace Zone. You can get a hypersonic here if you're lucky on the special stage. But I'm not gonna even try. Because here... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I waited too long. Do a thing! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, I got him finally! And then weird things are happening. Another part of this game that blew my mind. More cutscenes. Look at Eggman! Double crossing Knuckles! I gotta help! It's not working! Come back here, Eggman! Ah! And now Knuckles help us. Eggman double crossing Knuckles just like the movies. Yeah. That's where it comes from. If a kid said that, I would be sad. And now we have the Dead Act launching. Knuckles is a bit worse for wear, but he still can help us with the bridge. And now, time to go after Eggman. Again. On the most collapsible stage in the game. There's a secret Knuckles enemy. There is. Huh, I'm not aware. Maybe I should have waited there a bit longer. What does it do? If you wait next to him, he makes a jet for you to get going. And here? Metal Sonic. This is a boss for... This is the first boss from, like, the very first Sonic. Why do they like to bring this guy back so much? Where's Knuckles? I'm all the way back. And this is one of those things that never happened to me before. But of course it's gonna happen on stream. Yeah, I'm actually going to avoid getting hypersonic here because it's hard enough to keep Sonic on these platforms as this, let alone with really difficult to control hypersonic. This is a metaphor. You are climbing up to the game's culmination point, like the dev team rose up from humble beginnings. Yeah, this is why you have the first boss on the first game here. Oh, interesting. And speedrunners just skip it. I'll grab this. Oops. And here is a boss from Sonic 2. The most annoying one. But yeah, the flame shield helps a lot with this guy. And not that a lot. Okay. Now lasers. There you go. Yeah, I don't have rings for any special stage. Ah, crap. Die. I said, no, don't die! When I said die, I wasn't meaning you, Sonic. Die, not you, yeah. Clouds. The interesting thing is that you can see the robots flying position. Every time they're in the background, it's guaranteed that they will show up in front of you. Like you see the robot there. There will be one. Yep, there you go. There was one there. And time to face Metal Sonic. He really doesn't want to turn around today. Oh, finally! I've never seen him take so long to just turn around. I'm gonna look to the right and only to the right. Yeah, he's not very hard. Remember you had to find it with 0 rings? Yeah. But yeah, even this version of Metal Sonic with 0 rings is not that hard. The Dead Egg Zone. No! 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 Maybe. I thought it was a dead plane. I think below these things is a dead plane. There are so many annoying things on the stage. And no water. Ah! Despite having a water shield. Really showing that it's a while since I played this game. This thing is fun. Oh, I should not have I actually should not have went into this one because I missed all the goodies. Sonic 2 has also whatsoever ceremonies about the Dead Egg. Yeah. This is a whole stage. The Dead Egg in 2 was like 2 bosses. Ah! I knew I had to jump and I pressed the button, but it wasn't fast enough. And yeah, this is potentially the hardest stage in the game. What in the... As I mentioned. And there was a freaking... Yeah. There was a freaking checkpoint right there. Okay. We're not taking this time. Because... Did I completely missed stuff here. No! Ah! Crap. Stupid thing. What? No. Yeah. Wait. Ah. Oh, hello. Oh, I can take my pick? I picked the water shield! Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Now I'm where I want to be. And I choose you. When you. I always go for electric. I mean, you totally know I was just fooling when I said that, because I didn't want water shield, I want magnetics. This stage has no fire, this stage has no water. It's magnetic all the way. And you don't really want to use hypersonic too much, because the boss is kind of a waste of time. So it can be used opposed to elevators to bounce dodge, but yeah. This is the best place for the magnetic shield. Because there's all these rings that you're totally not gonna get. My objective here is to turn these things all red, and so I can go here. And that's accidental but fine. That one I actually wanted to get to. Oh crap. You can also walk on the electric floors with the shields, which makes it the best. Ah, yeah, you can do that. I was trying to remember if you could do that or not. Oh, no. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight this legit. It's exactly the same boss as the one in the Titan level Sonic Mania. Except for this part where it just has platforms that spin around like crazy, and the beam, and it's nearly impossible to hit this thing. There you go. What's the name of that stage? Titanic Monarch? The final stage of Mania? And now, we get upside down! Titanic Monarch sounds right, yeah. Oh boy. Now we space around. Oh yeah, so cool. Oops. No! This is a gravity inverter. I do not want water shield. Thank you very much. I don't want to get here. Down, down, down. So many things in the stage invert gravity. Okay, there's a platform here. Really? Magnetic. Ah! Crap. Ah! It's so hard to choose a shield in this thing. Okay. Better than nothing. Oop. Oh yeah, I forgot electric shield is vulnerable to lightning. Yeah. Well, at least I was shielded. But not anymore. Ooh. Do I want to get this one? I actually don't. This thing just wastes time. And yes, this is intentional. No, no! Oh, that's not a place for shields. Well, we keep going. Oh, I think this one is a big waste of time. And wasting time is not something you want to do when you're hyper. It wasn't so bad. Oh, it's this one. And I don't think you can avoid it. Like, this thing is cool, but like, seriously? Okay. I don't really need any specific shields anymore. As long as I have a shield. So I don't need to be afraid. That was pretty good. I have 15 lives. Yeah. So I'm about to face a mini boss. That is a big waste of time. So what I need to do, see that shield is always pointing at me? I need to change gravity at very specific times so that these cards hit the boss. Final gauntlet, yeah. It's not easy. Did I hit? I hit him. With a card I didn't even know existed. By the way, you're invulnerable while you're spinning. There is a speedrunner way to do this that bypasses this nonsense. Oh yeah, I don't know how to do it. Got him. And now for really good music and very fast segment. See this high level strategy? I love this tune. Oh! Crap! Crap! Okay, now things got serious. Now things got real serious. Oops. I said you could go that way with that finger. 0 rings. Oh, you're gonna kill me. You come back here with that emerald. Doomsday Zone! Here we go! We are hypersonic! We're in space! If you lose all our rings, we're dead! I love this stage. We are invulnerable, but we can be delayed, and we do not want to be delayed. I gotta say, you only get to this stage if you have all the Chaos Emeralds at least. And I gotta say, it's so much better than the one in Mania. Come on. We can't really hit him. We need to make his own missiles hit him. Oops. Got him. Missiles need to hit the head part specifically, yes. I do like to take the brute force approach to this stage. Just boost him several times. Got him! And that's game! Whew. It took me a few lives to master that final stage. But yeah, the main reason I was actually thinking maybe I should put a poll to ask what character should I play, but I didn't remember. No, Sonic has this final special stage when he has all emeralds, and I totally want to play that. Now, Tails has some areas in the stages that can only be accessed through flying. But his path is not all that different from Sonic's. And the plot is the same as Sonic's, but it stops at that egg. You don't go to you don't do the space part. Even if you have all the emeralds. Knuckles, on the other hand, is basically another storyline. I am not against doing it, but not back to back. I really want to go and play Talos Principle 2. So yeah, we can play this game as Knuckles in a later time. I am not against the idea. Oh, and I think this is the first game that we had Super Tails, because just the emeralds don't give Super Tails, but with Super Emeralds you can get Super Tails. Yeah. The interesting part about Tails is that you don't get Super Tails with the Chaos Emeralds. Yes. You need the Super Emeralds to get Super Tails. Yes. And Super Tails is so freaking OP. Like, you can defeat every boss with Super Tails with the amazingly incredible strategy of standing still and doing nothing. Because when you turn into Super Tails, these birds that are on the back of the plane, they show up and keep floating around the tails, and they roam at all enemies. He has an arm of flickies at his command. Yes, it's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Oh, and one thing that I may not have shown, I didn't have an actual opportunity, is when I do the double jump with Hypersonic, it's actually a flash through the whole screen that kill all enemies on screen. Hypersonic is also very OP. And it's not exactly a double jump. You can dash to any direction you want on the air with Hypersonic. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. I played the heck out of this game. Later Sonic entries have changed the rule for Tails so that he can become Super Tails, yeah. Which is less interesting as a story, indeed. And he no longer has the flickies. Oh boy, my voice is done. I have so much stuff to talk about this game that my voice has given up. Whoa. So in community games, should they pick Sonic 3 competition mode? Totally. Totally. No, you know what we should do? I should get a stage like this clear with Hypersonic, but like this, Sonic and Tails. So that the player 2 can control Tails, and I can turn into Hypersonic and just disappear. And Tails goes like, what? And Tails can do nothing. That's totally a strategy. Alright. So yeah, my favorite Sonic game on the... yes, the little brother game mode, yes. So yeah, this is my favorite Sonic game in the Genesis. My favorite Sonic game overall is Sonic Mania now, which, as you might have noticed, has the same DNA as this one. So yeah, next Wednesday I'll be playing more not more. I'm gonna start playing Talos Principle 2. And I think there's a DLC for it right now, and I intend on playing the DLC as well. Unless Talos Principle 2 sucks, which I doubt. And Sunday, I am... You know what? Yellow is not gonna be out in family vacation during Sunday. So if he cannot play Knuckles, I hear Talos 2 is most excellent and continues the story. Yeah, I know it continues the story, but most excellent. I don't think I have heard anything about the quality of the game, but I kind of hope it is. So yeah, if Yellow doesn't do anything Sunday, let's play Knuckles. I probably, if I start at 6, which I can probably finish the whole game in a single go, because it takes about 4 hours. 4 to 5 hours. I'm a bit slower as Knuckles though. But yeah. Nah. Maybe I should split in 2, like finish Sonic 3, then next Sunday finish Sonic and Knuckles. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'm gonna stick to it. Unless Yellow says he's gonna do something Sunday. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I am phasing out. Bye.